Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and this is PMTV Sports. We have missed you so much, and we are back again with another guest. This week we will be discussing more of football because Premier League, the Kenya Premier League, the UEFA Champions League are set to resume in a few days' time. And in studio today, I'm joined by one and only
Kenyan Troll.
Boss Mbolo jita Kenyan Troll.
Yeah.
Nini likufanya ukajita Kenyan Troll?
Sinataka tu mbona mnaniuliza hiyo swali? Nataka everyone to be happy when I'm trolling.
Bro, trolling comes with negativity. There's no positive trolling.
But people are making smile when I'm trolling. So mimi napenda tu watu wa smile tu. Yeah. Watu wacheke tu. I make fun out of it. Yeah.
How do you... For me, I'm used to trolling in a negative way.
Yeah.
When someone makes miss passes, when someone is not starting games, been following you for quite some time. There are players unasemaga kazi yao plan kubeba tenje kwa bench. Ulianza kujita troll lini, na pia in terms of unasema unapenda gase wa kifurai through banter.
For now it's I'll say 1 year. 1 year, sahi nimemaliza 1 year doing that, but nikitu I've been doing it even before, but sikuwa najita troll, nilikuwa na make too fun out of people, even outside football. Yeah.
Kuna msee ushaimtroll alafu akakupiga mangumi?
Atisha troll yana bana. Kuna mwingine aliona he was the best troller. Tukapatana. Ali lose.
What's the best moment you can, or what's that one post yako yenye ishaenda viral just because of trolling someone?
That was I was trolling Harambee Stars photographer. Vile tulienda kupigwa bao 8 na Senegal. Ilienda viral. Nikaona hapa bado imeweza hii.
So let's start from the local scene. A lot has been happening. Talanta Stadium is set to be opened in a few months' time. The FKF president, on his Twitter page, he has asked the fans about their opinions on which game should be the opening ceremony for Talanta Stadium. So what are your thoughts, and who do you think should play in Talanta Stadium as the opening fixture?
So for us, we are happy for Talanta being, we are having a good stadium right now, and we've been missing a good stadium. So for me nataka we need a good match that can bring everyone in the stadium. So for me, I think we can go for an Harambee Stars match, or locally we can do a former champion Gor Mahia versus a select team from Africa, or a select 11, even if Leopard, we do a Mashemeji derby, something that can bring everyone together.
Talanta is said to be a 60,000 capacity.
Yeah.
I think it's being one of the biggest stadiums now we will be having in Kenya, apart from Kasarani and also Nyayo, which are the biggest stadiums that we've been used to.
Yeah.
In terms of the opening fixture, I see it being chaotic in terms of deciding who gets to play there, because I'm not so sure about the date that the stadium is set to be open, but Harambee Stars have a qualifying game versus South Africa. AFCON, though we have direct qualification, but we have to play just for the merit and etc. And now the Mashemeji derby is set to be played in November. It's almost the same time that the stadium is going to be opened. But for me, I'd suggest this, just so that we can bless that stadium and open it with a banger. Tutafute tu team tu moja tu ya wanyonge, Harambee Stars.
Tuipige.
Tutafute team huko chini ka Seychelles tena. Tukuje tuanzie na 8.
I think we can do tunaweza tafuta team kama Tanzania hao. Tuko na grudge na hao. But then,
do you think we're on the same level of football currently with TZ?
Yes. When it comes to international football, we are far much better than them, because locally wametushinda, league yao ndio strong, but when it comes to national team, is it big? Yeah.
But they made an appearance in the recently concluded AFCON.
The last time we met Tanzania, it was the last AFCON, I guess, na tuliwapiga bado.
najua tusiishi wale wasewa tulishinda tulikuwa
No, it was
saini Tanzania walicheza the recently concluded AFCON.
But Tanzania si wakali when it comes to national football. National team.
You know, when it comes to measuring results, we look at the previous performances.
Okay, previous performances.
Did we make it to AFCON?
We didn't make it because of some reasons, you know.
Okay, explain. What are the reasons?
For me, I think most of our matches, Tanzania played their home matches in Tanzania, as we played them away from Kenya. Hiyo kwanza sa fans disadvantage kwetu iko. Our con advantage. You look at the opponents we had. I think we had tough opponents compared to Tanzania. And then ya tatu, by then national team yetu haikuwa compact. It was like wengine hawajalipwa, federation bado ni mbaya. By then tulikuwa na so many scandals kadhaa tu hapo national team. That's why Tanzania ili qualify. For us we didn't qualify, but mina na Tanzania head to head hawezi piga Kenya.
This Tanzanian discussion makes me go to a question that I had not prepared to ask, but it's good that you've reminded me. Are we ready for AFCON?
Yeah, we are ready. So we are much ready because we've improved. Look at our team, our players compared to last AFCON we were in Egypt. Tuko na players sahi, at least we have like more than 10 players out in Europe. 10 good players. Let's say we have like 6 good players in good clubs. You look at last AFCON tukiwa at Egypt, tulikuwa na nani inje? Tulikuwa na like Johano Molo, Timbe and few people. Tulikuwa like we were less than 5. Mwingine alikuwa tu South Africa, Mandela. Alafu wengine walikuwa tu locally kina Philemon. So you see, by right now tuko na like all the first 11 wako inje, hawako Kenya. All the first 11 wako inje. So tume improve. Hata kama tuwezi fika mahali, lakini there's some improvements somewhere.
You know, this is the same national team that call-ups are made when the coach is not in the country. To the coach last season, we didn't see him get to attend so many local games, the Kenya Premier League games.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure whether he attended the Mashemeji Derby also. Another thing is we've seen unattached players being called in the same national team, and we've seen bench players being called in the national team, yet the top scorer of the currently concluded season was not included in the team. The best goalkeeper who won the Golden Glove was not included in the team, and so many other good players were left out.
For me, I think the coach alisema he's not here to massage our egos, and so he meant.
What do you mean? What does the coach mean when he says, "I'm not here to massage your egos"? Yet, realistically speaking, a player has not been playing active football for almost 6-7 months, and you have a top scorer in the Kenya Premier League who has been banging goals. Does he not rate the Kenya Premier League?
I don't think if he rates Kenya Premier League, and I think he only watches maybe Gor Mahia and a bit of FC Leopard, because you see, when it comes to national team, he only picks the team that was in Chan last year, and actually the good players out, and then for some players, same players, same lineup, same results. So, and then hatuna good results at the end. So the coach needs to cool down, akuje angalie ligi yetu, because I don't think even if he is in the country, because hashughuliki. I'm not sure if hata naochingi game yetu, sijui kama ako sure ligi yetu narudi hii mwezi. So he needs to come watch the league. The coming season is going to be a good season, so akuje angalie good players. Even if we can get like 4 good players from Kenya Premier League to join the final squad for AFCON, itakuwa better. But asikuje to the same players that he went with them at Chan, the same players anaita national team. He needs to balance, angalie, because it was bad ajaita the likes of Waithera and he was the top scorer. Ajaita good players. He doesn't pick any player even from FC Leopard. Na walikuwa number 2. You can't be picking Gor Mahia, like all the players you take them from Gor Mahia, you see. So you need to balance. good players, set in a balanced favorism, but good players, good quality players.
I'm trying to look at a team like Morocco. I'll give you an example. The same team that won CHAN is not the same team that represented Morocco in the Arab Confederations Cup that was held in Qatar. They won CHAN. The second lot that represented Morocco in Arabs Cup won the Arabs Cup. And then they had another team that was preparing for AFCON. So those are three teams who are well-established winners. They won CHAN, Arab Cup, and Morocco themselves, they went all the way to AFCON final, and they also did very quite well in the World Cup after being eliminated by France. What do we need to do to get to such levels?
So I think we are almost there. We are maybe...
Are we?
We are, let's say, 4 years away from Morocco. Because you see, Morocco, what they did, they went for their players who are... They have Moroccan origin. So they went for those players, bring them back to Morocco, and had a good squad. Plus their league, the Moroccan league is a good league. So for us, we are doing the same. Tunaendea wachezaji wenye wako na Kenyan origin, wenye wanachezea those leagues. We need to bring them on board. We talk with them, we give them condition, tunasikizana. We balance them with our local league. We make our league pia better, you see. So even the Morocco wamefanya. So the likes of Diaz wamerudi Morocco because they are making progress. So as pia we have good players, the like of Maina wako Bundesliga. Wakiona Kenya pia tunameka good progress, they'll come. So even the Morocco pia walianza. Morocco haikuwa deadly. Even the likes of Senegal waliandia tu their players wenye wako nje. So when they are coming in, at least they are bringing competition, and we are making sure we are going for quality players who are outside Kenya. So even though we can do that, and then so far we have the likes of Adam Wilson ako huko na Monanga Scottish League. We have the likes of Maina kama anza kuja, the other player who is playing at Bristol City, the defender. We have the likes of Obiero. You see, those are the players we want. Good players who we can bring them to our national team, and then we can make some progress.
I just remind you, this episode is brought to you in part by Playmaster. You can use our USSD code *265#, and you can get to win big. You can also play our spin wheel or even play our casino. Always remember to bet responsibly, and you can bet with as low as 1 shilling, and maybe you might be one of our millionaires. Now, the Kenya Premier League is set to resume on the 29th of August this month, and on the 23rd we will be having a return of what used to be there before. That is the FKF Super Cup. Gor Mahia will be facing Tusker. I'd want to hear your sentiments about the SDT's ruling, BB Bread coming from regional league to national super league, that is after bypassing Div 1 and Div 2. And also, I'd like to hear your opinion about where you think Tusker will finish, Gor Mahia will finish this coming season, and the likes of FC Leopards. But let's start this discussion by the SDT's ruling, whereby Kariobangi Sharks have been relegated to the NSL, and Mombasa United will be donning the Kenya Premier League jersey next season. Remember, now we will be having two teams from the coastal region, that is Mombasa United and Bandari. So Kariobangi Sharks, after surviving several seasons, shoka iliwafikia. Wameshuka, wameenda pale NSL. Take me through, was that ruling fair?
Yeah, it was fair. It was coming because tusijifanye hatujui kitu inaendelea, because when the season was starting, even if it was not officially approved, but it was agreed that when the season comes to an end, we shall have 3 teams going for relegation and 3 teams coming from NSL. There will be no playoffs. Everyone knows that. And so, kila fan alikuwa anajua hivyo. Hii indafanyika. So, si idea ya mtu kuja nayo in May or April ati when season ends tunateremsha timu 3. It was there even kama haikuwa officially approved by maybe the ones who should approved, but it was there. So mimi na feel like let them be relegated, the teams to come to the league, let them come prepare early, and let's have the league kicking on. So that's my point.
Now, Sharks has produced so many good players time and time again in the Premier League. They produced Tyson, they produced Duke Abuya, they produced Aroko, who is currently in Norway. They've also produced some spectacular players like Patila Omoto. Tusker prolific striker Kapaito has also donned Kariobangi Sharks jersey. What does this mean to Kariobangi Sharks after being relegated? Do we see them coming back, or is it the end of an era for such a good club that has been promoting local talent?
No, for me I think they've been producing, but at the end, siwaoni Harambee Stars. Wako, they have names. Wako, but at the end, siwaoni Harambee Stars. So there are like other clubs that produces good players. Kariobangi Sharks, the idea is wanna produce these young talents wanaonekana. That's the point. But then wanaenda outside the country kucheza bag na kucheza ball huko away. So for me, si feel like nitawamiss. Ingekuwa wana produce like good players at Gor Mahia, wanakuja wanacheza Gor Mahia for a longer time. Wana produce timeless players. Wanaenda wanacheza. Mimi nataka ingekuwa like ningewamiss. I don't miss the Kariobangi Sharks for sure.
For me, I'll miss their beautiful football. That's Muluya's football. I think Sharks was the only team that you could just get bored and decide, let me go watch Kariobangi Sharks play, and you'd enjoy the kind of football they were playing. They are not like so many other teams in the league whereby the ball is most of the time 78%. If that ball is not in the air, it's outside the pitch.
But then the results.
Sometimes results don't matter. Sometimes you all want to watch beautiful football. Keep the results aside. You want to go to the pitch. You want to enjoy a team that's playing.
They have poor finishing.
I can say so because experience is what they lacked in the previous season. You look at their current seasons, they've had good strikers. They've had Mark Makwata, who once bagged 20 goals plus while he was playing for Sharks. So I feel like in one way or the other, they lacked experience, and that's what led to them being relegated. But just to remind you, this episode is brought to you by Playmaster. You can use our USSD code *265#. And until next time, we will see you. Keep it here.